John Spytek, where's Marshawn? I feel like we need him yelling Raiders in the background.
We got him stashed away somewhere else. He'll be out in a little bit.
Oh, you will bring him out?
No. I don't know. I didn't know he was going to do that at the press conference. So.
But you knew it was him, right?
I knew it after he said it. I didn't know he was in there until he said it.
There may not be a better cheerleader.
That was pretty cool. I mean, you see Marshawn Lynch back there, and then Pete's response of blaming Mark Davis for it was pretty elite too.
That takes something to blame the owner.
Yeah.
Before you even get started.
Well, Pete's earned that, I think.
That's fair. All right, how about you? The first month or so, 2 months, what's the process been like?
It's been I've been telling people it's been a lot. So Adam Peters is one of my best friends in this business, and I asked him last year at this time, like, how's it going? And he would just go, Spy, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I can just hear his voice in my head a couple times a day just saying it's a lot. But it's been awesome. Listen, I've wanted one of these jobs for a long time, and it's a dream for me. And so, getting to know new people in the building, getting the chance to get to know Pete Carroll really well will pinch myself. I mean, when I'm getting my face caved in Super Bowl 48, did I ever think I'd work with Pete Carroll? No, but this game is really cool that way, where he brings you to these people that you've kind of admired from afar. And so to get to know him and get the coaching staff on board and get to spend some time with the scouts and start working on the draft board and getting to know Sandra, our president, and a bunch of the business people has just been awesome. And we got so many great people in the organization, and we need them all.
What about the players? How do you learn the players that you currently have when you don't have live games right now?
We got a lot of them working out in the building every day. I think that's one of the draws to Vegas is it's a great place to live. And, they don't feel compelled to leave and go train somewhere else. So I've had a chance to be around Max Crosby and Trayvon and Malcolm Kuntz and a lot of these guys that are hopefully going to be big parts of our team going forward. And just try to have a great relationship with them. I learned from Jason Light, it's better to have a great relationship with these guys and, know about them, the person, the families that they've got, the challenges hopefully they tell you and have that great relationship with them. So I'm just trying to get to know these guys.
Max told me that in season he comes in the building at 6 a.m. Does he still do that?
He's beating me every day, and I don't have anything to do. So I wake up and go in, and there's a really nice car parked in a spot every day, so I know it's him.
The Cybertruck.
Yeah, it's not a Cybertruck. It's up from that. I'm not gonna air Max out.
Oh my! Are you working out with Max?
I wouldn't do that. I'm not that stupid.
All right. How about how you approach spending? Do you have a fixed idea in your mind, or is this a collaborative decision?
I think it's a collaborative decision. This is going to be Pete and I working together with our staffs to kind of build what our vision for the Raiders is, and we're going through that every day right now, and what's important to us, and what are the non-negotiables, and what does this position need to do, and if this guy doesn't fit, what do we do? I've never been a part of like a big free agent spending team outside of like maybe one time in Denver where we really went for it. We've been targeted in Tampa, we were targeted in Philadelphia, and that's who we hope to be. We've got a lot of our own guys that we got to figure out how to get back on the team, and then what that leaves us for after that will kind of be up in the air. But I've been a little conservative financially by nature, both in my professional and my personal life, and so sometimes I need Kristen to tell me, like, let's take that vacation, let's do that thing. So I'm getting better with that, but we're going to be mindful of how we do this.
When you think about the quarterback position and all the quarterbacks that you've been around, if you could create one, what would you like to take from each one that you've worked with?
I mean, you could just put Tom Brady and Peyton Manning together and throw John Elway in there. That would be a pretty good one. But I for me, it starts. I mean, I'm so.
I mean, traits. Like
traits,
I would like this one's moxie.
No, I know.
I would like.
Yeah. It would be hard for me not just to say Tom.
Yeah.
But I think like I've learned a lot from him. Obviously, like both in Tampa and even over the last couple months here, whatever it's been. I can't even keep it straight in my head. Just the ability to lead. No, Tom always talked about lead, learn, think, throw. Some combination of those things. And to me, like really the processing, how fast they can think, how passionate they are, how committed they are. I mean, I remember seeing Peyton Manning do just crazy things to be prepared. Things that people wouldn't even think to do. And it's like that's what took him to the next level. Sure, they got to be able to throw a football. It's great if they can run fast. But really, to me, it's the mental side of it. It's how can they think it? How can they process it? How committed they are, how much film will they watch. Like to me, those are the things that stand out. And I think sometimes in the modern day and age of quarterback play and football in general, like those things get forgotten. And I've had 3 pretty good ones I've been around for significant times in my life, and they've all left a pretty big impression on me.
Well, and Tom Brady obviously is still now a part of this process.
Yep.
When you have such a great resource, how do you channel that? What do you look for from him right now?
I'd be some kind of special idiot to not rely on him, with whatever he's willing to give. Now, he's a busy person, and But I also know how much he loves football. Like, he loves football more than just about anything in his life, and I'm acutely aware of that. So, to give him a call, to bounce an idea off of him, what are you thinking about this, has been great. And so he's number one, wants to do it, but number two, wants to help the Raiders be great. Like, he really is doing this for all the right reasons. I mean, he is about competition and winning, and there are no, we're not going to say sorry for any other way to approach it. So, I'd stay in contact with him pretty frequently and keep him updated, but also he's also happy to share his opinion as well.
Will you involve him in the player interviews?
He'll be involved as he wants to be, but right now he's kind of trusting us to do this, the right way and just relay him information as needed. But where and when he wants to be a part of it, we certainly will welcome that interaction.
All right. Well, we really appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right. We always ask players, who was your idol growing up? As a general manager, who was your idol growing up?
Brett Favre.
So it was still a player.
Yeah.
You didn't idolize a GM?
Ron Wolf, because he brought Brett Favre and Reggie White to the Packers. But no, I grew up. I was 16 years old when Brett Favre won a Super Bowl. I mean, that's in Wisconsin. Like, that's it for me.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, if you could acquire any one player to start an NFL franchise with, who would that be? Any one player in history? Any one
player in history? Okay, I won't say Tom. How about Jerry Rice?
You'd pick a wide receiver
Why
first?
not? I mean, it's transcendent stuff.
All right. I mean, you're
I
GM.
said Tom. I mean, it's kind of like...
You could say Tom. I mean, you should. He kind of signs your checks.
Brett Favre, because it was the most fun I ever had watching football.
All right. Well, that's fair. We often say this guy is a coach on the field. I know that you're still getting to know your players, but of your players, who's a GM on the field?
Jacoby Myers.
Oh, that's a good answer. Can you think of a deal that you've seen from afar in any sport where you've wondered, how the heck did they pull that off?
Recency bias, Saquon Barkley.
Oh. No, but that was a free agency signing.
Oh, I thought you meant what kind of deal?
I meant a trade, but yeah, it could be a free agency signing, I guess. I meant a trade.
The Patrick Mahomes trade.
Oh, for the pick?
Yeah. All the way up from 27 to 10 to pick Patrick Mahomes and have the vision to do that?
Yeah.
Now that I'm in the division, I don't really like it, but I got to give it respect.
When did it become really real to you that you're an NFL general manager?
I'm not sure it is yet, but I still feel
after this whole media
I still
thing?
feel like the same person. I think when I started talking with Pete Carroll about putting a staff together, like, that was a new experience for me. That was way outside the box.
Who's the best negotiator in your family?
Oh, my wife, by far. She gets what she wants for sure.
Followed
by my youngest, Tommy, because he gets whatever he wants out of her. So that's pretty good too.
Well, don't forget, happy wife, happy life.
We'll never forget it, Aditi, ever.
All right, here's our game. I'm going to show you a mascot. You've got to tell me his name.
I have no idea. The hog.
Major Tuddy, Colonel Commander, Captain Porkroll, or Piglet.
Major Tuddy.
Good answer.
Oh, Swoop. I spent a lot of time there. Dirty Bird.
Oh, that was a good guess. Frankie Falcon, Big Red, Falcon Fritz, or Freddie Falcon?
Freddie Falcon.
Good answer.
I don't like the Falcons still. I know this guy's funny, though, and he's the local guy. I don't know, though. You got to give me some help.
Horsey Boy, Wacko, Blue, or Zippy?
Blue.
Good. Have you been studying these?
No. It's probably in my brain somewhere.
Yeah.
I need some help on this one, too.
Do you know the team?
Yeah, the Bears. I can see the logo.
Teddy Ruxpin, Brian the Bear, Mr. Bear, or Staley the Bear?
Staley.
You're killing it.
Gonna need some help.
Bobby Buffalo, Billy Buffalo, Buffalo Benny, or Daniel?
Daniel would be funny, but it can't be that. Billy?
Billy Buffalo.
That makes too much sense. I know the team.
Come on.
I don't know. I mean, it's the same state that I just left, but.
Jackson DeVille, Jumpin' Jack the Jaguar, Jaxo, or Cheeto?
The first one.
That's right, Jackson DeVille.
Captain Fear.
Great
job. If you came to my kid's birthday party, I'd be even dumber if I didn't get that one right. I need some help.
Ram Jam, Romper, Randy the Ram, or Rampage?
Rampage. Problem solving. It's a good.
This is problem solving. Are you sure?
I should know this because I work for this team, but I don't. Give me the hints.
Lenny the Lion, Rory, Larry the Lion,
Rory.
or Barry.
It's Rory. I remember that. I worked there. I need some help.
Poe, Reed the Raven, Raven Ray, or Edgar?
Oh, Poe.
All right, we're going for perfect right here.
Oh, man.
This is in your division.
Well, I'm now.
I mean,
I'm
you haven't studied.
Learning the mascots is not at the top of my list of things
to
do. No,
things that you need to bone up on.
Please give me the hints, and we'll see if I can
Wolfie the Chief, Wile E. Coyote, Casey Wolf, and Mr. Wolfus.
Oh boy, Casey Wolf.
We should have had a